while I know they finish, this is why we kept saying here, that it's good to quote certain things. Certain things you quote it, right?
Yeah.
If you cannot quote a person, you can simply translate what the person is saying that conveys the same message or tone.
Exactly.
Don't twist it to water things down, because this is I said this thing 3 videos back. That the moment Kassia said, I felt or I feel, she has watered down whatever she was saying about Onyeka.
And it will now make her look like a liar.
You understand, right?
Because, see the difference, right? Someone said, I like to poke nose or put my mouth in people's businesses. That is my strategy. That's what someone told you. That's what Onyeka told you. She didn't say that, I'm poke nosing into Wanni and Handi's business because they have a large
You understand?
family.
That is why Onyeka said she never said anything like that. Even if she said, that is a strategy. Hope you understand this something.
It doesn't mean Onyeka's strategy is not poke nosing into everybody's business.
But she never mentioned.
She didn't specifically say these people.
You understand?
It's literally everybody.
You just assumed.
Yeah.
You understand? You said that she told you her strategy is to be with Wanni x Handi. But she just said that she has a strategy in poke nosing, people and putting her mouth in people's business, right?
Yes.
But she didn't tell you specifically it was Wanni x Handi, right? So when you said
it doesn't mean Wanni x Handi, they're not among.
You understand, right? It doesn't mean
put mouth in their business.
Right?
But she didn't call their names.
That's the thing, right? So please, right, just simply quote or convey the same message. And which, of course, Ebuka, asked her, again, she can't shake. She didn't have to, stand her ground. Or like Kassia, why they shake? Normally, you said this thing
and
now.
To be honest,
answer.
I feel like another thing that made it that way was how Ebuka was rushing her to talk.
Why won't Ebuka rush her?
No, it's not a matter of rushing. See, when you start to rush someone, now there's something called eviction fever and all of that. Already, all these housemates, their blood is already hot.
That's not an excuse for. That's not an excuse for Kassia. Kassia would have answered.
I'm just trying to say that Ebuka would have given her the chance to explain, even though it's a lie. At least give her that chance, because once you add pressure to it, that person tends to not stutter. That's what I mean. It's a normal human.
That's quite crazy. That was so embarrassing because for her, she simply felt some type of way.
Ebuka asked a lot of people.
You understand? She felt some type of way, right, about how she was saying, and now trust Onyeka, of course, take that up. She took that up, on the circle of premise of her being vindicated, right?
Yeah, I don't even understand that, to be honest.
And that might be a clear representation of how, someone might actually say a thing. You might say something, you really didn't quote that person, but you were just assuming, you were based on assumptions, right, about what this person said. Mind you, what Onyeka might have told, or whatever Onyeka must have told, on Kassia might have still meant what Kassia must have been assuming, right? But the thing now is that it won't fly because that is not what she said.
But it doesn't mean that's not what she meant.
But it might not mean, you understand, right? But whatever it meant, Onyeka did not say it. Simple.
But is that what she's doing? Yes.
You can see that, right? Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So what?
Onyeka was busy.
So Kassia needed to understand what to answer.
Exactly.
You understand, right?
If she had said, Onyeka said, I like to poke nose in people's businesses. Then that is what she said.
Exactly.
Then when she now said that, in my mind, I'm like, so all these things you have been doing is a strategy. Do you understand?
Exactly.
That is understandable.
Exactly.
But she didn't say it that way. To me, I felt like she was
the same point. Of course, Ebuka asked her, do you have a strategy? She said, no, because you don't have a strategy. What are you talking about? So, certain things, when you talk about certain things, you just understand that, when it comes back to hit you, be prepared to,
answer,
be prepared to answer. This is why I said, that this is why we spoke about that, calibrate stuff about the OC something. You were complaining. You were complaining outright about whatever that was happening. This guy literally came. Forget the fact that he knew what he did to you.
No, please.
Forget the fact that he knew. Forget the fact that OC knew what he did. But he asked you, are you okay? What is happening? You say, no, they are fine.
I just saw people defending the whole thing. And in my mind, if I have the energy to talk about someone behind their back, and they came to me, I'm going to actually open up and tell you that I wasn't happy. No, it's not the right type of confession. No, just keep quiet. You're saying that because you feel it's your faith. What are you talking about? You're saying rubbish. I saw people defending that, and in my mind, I'm like, do you know what? Continue.
Please. All right, so, aside that, Jerry, please, you have seen this bottom three, you have seen
SNM clan,
Chizoba. What is happening? What happened to Chizoba?
Please.
What happened? This is why we put out this thing, on the community tab, asking every fan base, every former pair who they have gravitated to us, right? Is it the particular housemate that they want, and of which, of course, we actually, put checkers, and of which, some people say, Chizoba, some said, Onyeka, right? But in a way, that was like, I don't know whether the percentage was somehow far, you understand? But in a way, there is how you would have still come for Chizoba since Onyeka was not up for possible eviction.
Because at the end of the day, it's just a percentage when it comes to our channel.
Yeah.
Other places,
you understand, right? So it's more like, where Onyeka's fans busy voting for Ozzy.
I just want to know. Do you guys know why I said that? 3%. 3%.
That's crazy. 3%.
It's an implant.
No. 3.94%. Of course, Ben, 7.43. And of course, who is this again? Suge.
Yeah.
8.33. I mean, come on now. Come on. Chizoba.
That's very bad.
Just for Chizoba to leave, not her just leaving, you understand, right? If she had left, let's say she had at least the second,
yes, she was
second,
the last.
Yeah, she was the last, right? So like I said, it's either, you people, don't get fan base at all. You just know how to just talk. All you know is how to just, talk. Action, you don't have action. You understand, right? But it is what it is. Now, Onyeka, of course, we're not talking about how, you see what I said, see what I said?
Ebuka asked Victoria about the whole kiss, because Ebuka asked Ozzy, like you told your brother that Victoria wanted to kiss you. He was like, yes, Ebuka, she asked me a question.
Yeah,
she said, oh, do you want to kiss me?
Yeah.
No, when Ebuka asked Victoria about the whole kiss stuff, Victoria said that Ozzy just smiled. He didn't answer. So according to Ozzy, Victoria asked him the question, and he just brushed it away and said, "Oh, I know that Victoria wouldn't kiss me, and I wouldn't kiss her too. It wasn't even that serious. Blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
And immediately that was happening. Trust Onyeka now.
Yeah,
that's like
she was like rolling her head, rolling her eyes, saying you see. I'm like, okay, I want to understand. I want to make you people understand something here, right? This wasn't Onyeka's business to begin with, right? If this was happening, for example, let's say Ebuka is asking Victoria about one or two things, right? Onyeka wanted to be like, her fight with Victoria, or maybe Victoria's move on her was because of Ozzy. No, it was you, Onyeka, from the very beginning. You understand? Don't twist it. Don't make it look like, maybe Victoria has been attacked, or Victoria even actually started a fight with you.
Besides, she was called into that fight.
You understand, right? She was called into the fight, and everything, every move, every fight, every action, every gambling, every cry, every tears was all because of Manana towards Victoria.
You know the funny thing,
you understand?
Right?
So
I wanted to understand that body language she was giving.
This and that.
You see? Kept on talking with Chizoba. And I'm like, what is your business?
That was hardly fighting Victoria because of Ozzy. You understand?
As much as the whole thing Victoria did yesterday, Chinwe and Zion clan, that rubbed me off the wrong way.
It was pissing me off.
Because I was like, what are you doing?
What's Victoria doing?
What are you doing? I'm supposed to drink and go to your bed.
And go.
And now, look at what you're doing. Just look at what you're doing.
And go. Now you have created a certain, you have created a certain narrative, and you think, whatever you're doing to be like, you want Onyeka to see what you're doing with Ozzy on purpose.
Because what was that?
You understand? So since I've created that narrative now, Victoria, it will not be like, exactly. It will not be like, everything, for example, if you have an issue, for example, with, Onyeka, for example, definitely you guys are trying to battle over Ozzy.
That's what it's to give.
It's that simple,
even
Victoria.
If it's not what you're doing.
Not what
but
it
now
is,
that you have done
that is what is going to give Victoria. You yourself, you don't try to fight for Manana.
Because what are you doing? What was that yesterday?
Because everything that happened between you and, Onyeka, for example,
has been
one-sided. She has been the one that has been fighting you because of Ozzy. But now you wanted to, make this thing a long term, be there. Even if Kassia tries to, drag you, still be there.
Still there.
Even when you are sleeping or whatever, you're calling Ozzy, stuff like that, right? So definitely, if Ozzy can tell Ozzy about how you wanted to kiss him. I mean, Victoria, you asking Ozzy alone said that, what will happen if I wanted to, kiss you.
That's another thing when it comes to quoting people. That wasn't even him quoting Victoria,
but
to be honest.
But the
body language and everything gave it off.
It gave it,
but,
it gave it away.
If you're trying to pass a question, you'd be like, do you know that Victoria asked me if he wants to kiss me or something?
Marine, Ozzy might not have quoted Victoria, but Ozzy conveyed the tone and exact message. Yes. You understand, right?
He
didn't twist it.
See how he said it.
He didn't twist it.
See how he said it. He just came into the kitchen and said,
twist it.
do you know that Victoria wanted to kiss me?
Didn't it look like that?
Oh, I wouldn't. He said, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Now I went to tell Ebuka that I know she wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. But you told your brother, you know I wouldn't.
Yeah, well, it's quite crazy.
He was so hyped up yesterday.
Crazy, right? But I mean, that is what played out. You guys saw it. Victoria just, super flirting with the guy. You understand, right? So it now look like, you just want to make Onyeka even see and make it pepper him. And Ozzy as well wants Onyeka to see it, make it pepper him as well. You understand? You guys are just doing rubbish.
Ozzy that started telling Victoria that I think you're using me to play a game or something.
Yeah, we heard that.
So you wanted it to be real.
It's just quite crazy. But like we said, hope you have seen that this is a narrative that she has already created.
Yeah.
May nobody disturb us for here. You understand? If she does one or two things, that's what she has created.
Let me tell you, unless she still avoids Onyeka the way she has been avoiding her.
Exactly.
And even if she goes to Ozzy,
fine and good. It's still one-sided.
But if you not try to not fight Onyeka, they are fighting for man.
You are fighting for man, Victoria. If you come for Onyeka, you are coming for her because of Ozzy.
If she let her keep flirting,
that's not my business. Fine and good. You understand? Fine and good, because Onyeka does not stay one place. She always come for Victoria. We always know it's because of Manana, you understand? Yes. But if Victoria's still day a day, fine and good.
She's not still fighting.
She's not still fighting, understand? Right? She's just there in her own world doing her thing.
Yeah.
While Onyeka's the one just there, stressing herself for nothing and fighting who is not fighting her.
I feel like Onyeka at this point, fine, Ozzy is someone's man, but at this point, the person that has a girlfriend outside doesn't even know boundaries.
You understand, right?
He doesn't know boundaries.
Is that she was nodding head this and that? Now, Ozzy not your man. I don't understand. Have you defined anything? You just did there, just this.
So even if she said, Victoria has been denying the fact that she likes Ozzy, it's none of your business.
Yeah, it's none of your business. It's none of your business. Not concern you. Not concern, because from the very beginning. Please, I beg. Moving on. From that, Jerry. Yeah.
Okay, the whole Wanni, Sean relationship.
Sorry. There was one fan. I don't know. You saw one fan. I was crying on stage. I think that was Onyeka's fan, right?
Yes.
Talking about how Kassia needed to leave this and that. I said, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, let Kassia leave. No. You understand? Make she come out, right? But when the person talk about how Kassia is being, because it's troublesome. I said, how is Kassia troublesome? Please, how?
And the person are standing.
Yeah, person are standing. Now we're now waiting.
I don't blame na fan.
Come on, please. Come on.
So I don't expect anything.
Away from that, Jerry, please. No. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sean, you and Wanni had a moment, an argument, and all of that. Are you guys dating or getting to know each other?
Yeah.
Or what? Like, what is the title there? Sean said, "Are you Wanni's boyfriend?" Sean was like, "No, we are just dating." We are getting to know each other. Yeah. There's no title there. There's no pressure, obviously. Now the word females, there's no pressure. There's no pressure. I don't want anybody to pressure me. Yeah. He said that, and it was like, but Wanni said, you are her boyfriend. It was like, that if she wants to answer my girlfriend, no problem. If that's how she feels, fine. But I'm not her boyfriend. Yeah. We are just getting to know each other. Yeah. They are exclusive in the house. But when they get outside, they know what is...
People should just, continue deceiving yourselves. You understand? Most things I've noticed about, you see Sean and Wanni, they always stage that drama. They stage it, especially after the Saturday night party.
Do you know how long it took?
Did you see that switch from Wanni? Did you see that immediate switch? That was staged.
But to be honest, I feel like at this point, Sean needs to pipe Flo.
She stages a drama.
It's not Wanni, Sean.
No. Wanni does that. Wanni does that. Sean does that as well.
Someone that likes to drink, and when they drink, at this point, get over it. That's my own. At this point, relax. Because all this whole complaining every time she drinks.
What do you mean by Sean?
Let her be. That's the thing.
What do you mean by Sean should relax, Marin? Someone doesn't really want that. And Wanni talks about how, she's working on whatever, but she still does the same thing. That doesn't make any sense.
No, why do you like headache?
That doesn't make any sense.
No, let's be honest here. Right? That relationship that relationship will not even
someone cannot
anywhere.
Keep talking about how they are working on themselves, but they don't put in effort, but they keep talking about how they're working on themselves.
Who said they're not putting in effort?
No. If someone says, I will stop one or two things and I will try to minimize one or two things, and that person doesn't do that almost every time, and that causes chaos.
Let me tell you something.
You're not ready.
And another person that likes
so don't make you look like, Wanni doing her stuff without her, trying to at least cut down on one or two things. You tend to compromise sometimes.
On two things, but now she drinks and she's trying to cut down on two things. Now you now pray. You know that this baby is type of babe that gets triggered. For example, gets triggered.
How does Sean pray on her?
Wait. Let me finish.
Please.
That gets triggered when you tell her that she's drunk. Why do you keep saying it?
Yeah.
Why? Because you get the same reaction over and over again. Yeah. Haven't you asked yourself, maybe I should use another way to convey my message? Why must you always use the same word that triggers someone all the time? And you act like you don't know what you're doing.
Well,
please.
It's quite crazy, you understand? All I know is
headache, that's why he enjoys the drama.
Yeah, well, all I know is that, in the house game, you understand, in the game where you guys are, Sean is just trying to send that message that, okay, I'm for you. Outside the house is a different ball game entirely. I hope you know one, understand, right? So stop living in delusional island, right? I think Big has turned up the boiling pot again. Why would they? See, I don't sweat again.
Right.
While I know they finish, right?
I feel like this whole question, this whole Kassia, Victoria question, Ebuka just purposely.
Yeah, that was on purpose. You understand, right? The team just did it on purpose,
because they know that Onyeka will go around.
Yeah, they want to give Onyeka that leverage
to talk.
Because they know say her mouth go like they clam say yes, I was right.
Yes.
Let that drama continue to unfold. You understand? Let us set the tone for more drama.
Because I don't understand why 9 people were up and 2 left.
You understand, right? So I mean, they have learned certain things. They have learned 1 or 2 things, right?
From Rhuthee.
Right? Not every time. You tend to still set that dramatic tone for everything to to upskill, right? So whatever they're doing now, they know that Onyeka will go around, talking about 1 or 2 things, right? And from there, drama will continue to unfold, right?
Yeah.
But for Victoria, if she tries to have any issues, I mean, unprovoked.
To be honest, she won't. I won't lie.
All right.
That fight will always remain one-sided.
One-sided.
Yes.
Let's see. It is what it is. Well, messing up plan. Let's see what's gonna happen. I mean, we wish Ben and of course Chizo about the very best.
Yeah.
Understand? Just take
Ben's
good care of yourself.
Very beautiful.
I will big of course rewards. Ben probably
Please
outside,
so.
right?
Please
it
so.
Is what it is. It is what it is. Well, this is about us crying. Well, you have gone to see your
your boyfriend.
You understand, around of course OC the whole 50 percentage whatever.
Yeah.
OC, how you gonna do it now without Chizo baby being around? What I gonna do, bro? All right, so it is what it is. Well, right in the drill, mama, comment. Yeah, let us know what you feel about this video. If you love this video, just make sure you get this video a thumbs up and like videos. Yeah, shout videos. Guys, to say thank you. Guys, are the very best. You guys are awesome. Always remember, never to give up. Be the best at what you do. Success is guaranteed, not an option. Guys, peace.
Chakalaka.